Briggs is back to his mark. And it's in again and bowls, and it's a full toss, clip to 8, and that'll be 4 runs. He was just waiting for that loose delivery, was Ian Bell. When it came, it was a full toss, and running into bowl to the right-handed Ian Bell. He bowls, and Bell plays this one nicely down to third man. That's 4 runs. There is no third man. A seagull gets out of the way. That's a good idea.
Whether they look to develop that quickly or not. This is short, and it's pulled round the corner, and there could be a chance, isn't there? No, he's got enough of it as Ian Bell. He's hit it behind square for 6.
Gosh, that was a high-risk shot, wasn't it?
A lot of that in the second division this season. But in comes Joffre Archer, down the hill, comes in and bowls, and edged by Bell. Fielded by Chris Jordan at second, if it wasn't a chance.
Since then. And this is tossed up, and Bell will stroke it through mid-wicket for 4. That was a horror from Briggs, who kicks the dust.
In place now. He's in over the wicket and bowls, and Bell is forward, and that's going to be a half-century for Ian Bell, and a lovely half-century as well from the Worcestershire man. Well, he points his bat in the direction of the dressing room, and those sitting up there applaud. Lisa in again, bowls, and Bell just plays this quietly on the onside. They've taken 1, they're going to think about 2. I'm not sure there's 2 there. No, they're not going to take 2. And that's a good bit like a 7-iron or something. That was a poor
chopped away towards third man. It was dragged down, and they're going to pick up at least 2. They were looking for 3, but they will stop it.
After tea here at Hove, and Warwickshire are 214 for 2. Call that 218 for 2 as a glance down the leg side by.
It is Danny Briggs continuing from the Cromwell Road, and that one has been launched by Ian Bell, launched up the ground towards the flats at the far end.
The clouds scudding across the sky as well. He's in short, that's a poor ball, and he's lucky just to, in fact it has been got away for 4 runs. It was a really poor ball by Luke Wells. He hasn't bowled too many poor deliveries, but that was certainly one. August. But now it's Briggs again, in and bowls, and swept by Ian Bell, and that's going to be 4 runs. You can give that up. It's so fast, the outfield here. There hasn't been much rain down in Sussex at all, and Ian Bell just swept that one very fine. Well, Briggs in again and bowls, and Bell forward and plays this solidly through the covers to the sweeper on the cover boundary, who is young Elliot Hooper, the 12th man, who gets
in the gully now. They're just trying not to give him the single, put a bit of pressure on this run as Jordan comes in from the Cromwell Road end, and Bell will force it through point for a century, his 5th of the season. Ian Bell punches the air below him, raises his helmet and his bat first of all to his teammates on the balcony, acknowledges the Warwickshire travelling members as well, many of whom are up by the pavilion. 228 balls for Ian Bell, a 6 and 10 fours. Far-flung days now, aren't they?
Yeah, they
long
are.
way behind. Great history though the game has, as Bell is forcing this in front of point, and once more, once it's beaten you, you've got no chance of catching it up, and that brings up the 200 partnership between Ian Bell and Jonathan Trott.
18 runs, so he is trying to. Ian Bell's trying to play some shots here. Again, he's swept, and there's a shout for help. He's given him. He was trying to score those, trying to sweep. He'd been trying to premeditate the sweep. He went for a more conventional sweep this time. Missed.